Now at noon, a violent confrontation in Lincoln Heights leads to 3 officers shot and the suspect dead. Thanks for joining us for the KTLA 5 News at Noon. I'm Glenn Walker.
And I'm Lou Parker. Authorities say that suspect was a convicted felon who refused to surrender.
KTLA 5's Kimberly Chang is following the latest developments. She's live now in Lincoln Heights with more. Kimberly?
Hi, we just spoke with a resident who's lived here for 50 years, and she told us off camera that this is a rare occurrence. Yesterday, she heard the gunshots, about 8 to 10, but she says that in the years that she's lived here, she hasn't experienced something like this. As you can see behind me, the scene is still active here in Lincoln Heights. The LA Times identified the suspect as Jonathan Magana and reported he had a lengthy criminal record, and in January was charged with battery of a police officer. Now, 3 police officers were shot during this confrontation with the suspect, who was hiding out underneath a home off an alley near Broadway and Prince Street in Lincoln Heights yesterday. The shooting happened around 6 p.m. Officers with LAPD's Hollenbeck Division were conducting an investigation into a parolee at large. Police say they saw the suspect walk down an alley and into a shed area at the bottom of the home. They called for him to surrender, but he refused to comply. They set up a perimeter and called a K9 unit to the scene. Police deployed a chemical agent to try and get him out.
That suspect responded to that chemical agent by opening the shed and opening fire on the officers. The officers then returned fire, and as a result of that, 3 officers from the Metropolitan K9 unit were struck.
I deeply appreciate their service and let them know that their city stands with them, and I very much look forward to their recovery.
And the mayor visited the officers at the hospital. Now, additional resources were called to the scene, including SWAT. A citywide tactical alert was declared, and SWAT officers searched the area, and that's when they discovered that the suspect was dead. Now, the cause of his death has not yet been disclosed. Now, the officers, we're told, were hospitalized and are expected to survive. We're also told that the officers' dog partners were not hurt during this incident. Reporting live in Lincoln Heights, Kimberly Chang, KTLA 5 News.
All right, thank you, Kimberly. Well, residents in our local mountain areas are bracing for another winter storm.
And many of those communities have still not recovered from recent blizzards. KTLA 5's Annie Rose Ramos joining us live from Crestline with this developing story. Hi, Annie Rose.
Lou and Glenn, hello. Well, this parking lot here at Lake Gregory in Crestline has become a lifeline for so many people in this formula. Depends for adults, canned food as well. This is huge, Lou and Glenn, because again, like I said, Crestline down to 1 supermarket that is open in this entire town. The other 2 were completely destroyed through this storm. Ava, I want to bring you in. Operation Mountain Strong. We know that this entire operation was created first by World Central Kitchen, but you guys are taking it over in the next 24 to 48 hours. What's going to happen?
We are going to figure out a way to store the fresh produce that World Central Kitchen has brought. They are helping us work that part out, and then we are going to figure out, we're going to continue these distributions. So we have been on the ground since day 1 trying to figure out all the different pieces, and we've been working with different partners such as World Central Kitchen. We've been working with the churches. Sandals Church has been instrumental in helping us organize this, and yeah,
tell me.
We're on our way. We're thinking we're transitioning from response to recovery. So